Analytics is the process and science of transforming data into knowledge. It enables us to make managerial decisions and scale our business. Analytics is a leadership problem because it requires managerial judgment, it's problem focused, and it requires a plan. Now, this is what we had learned in a course entitled Marketing Analytics. Hi, my name is Arjun Chaudhary and welcome to Mission Happiness. The purpose of this video is to share with you a framework that will allow you to create an analytic plan. But before speaking about the framework, it is important to define a few terms. These are the different types of analytics: causal analytics, predictive analytics, and exploratory analytics. Exploratory analytics. This is understanding where the data is coming from, where it has been generated, and what is the variability in data. For example, bar charts, histograms. Predictive analytics. This is using data that we have to predict an outcome that we don't know. For example, customer churn rates, inventory levels. And lastly, causal analytics. This is using data that we have or creating new data to see how action that we take is changing the outcome that we're trying to predict. For example, what's going to be the conversion rate of a sales call. So these are different types of analytics. Now let's talk about the framework. You see, an analytics plan is always made to either achieve a business objective or solve a business problem. So here are the 8 questions that you need to answer when creating your analytics plan. Question number 1. What is the purpose of the analytics project? What sort of business problem is it trying to solve and what sort of business goal it's trying to meet? Number 2, what exactly will you do after you get the results of the analytics? What action will you take? Number 3, what sort of key metrics is tied to your business objective? Number 4, in this analytics project, what sort of analytics will be utilized? Predictive analytics, causal analytics? Number 5, what sort of data are you going to use? Are you going to use historical data or are you going to use newly created data? Number 6, what sort of analytics talent do you need to bring on board? Do you need data engineers, data scientists, business intelligence engineers, and so on and so forth? Number 7, what's your timeline for your implementation plan after you get the results of your analytics? You see, after you get the results of your analytics, you need to take some action within your organization in terms of business improvement, process improvement. So there has to be a timeline associated with that. And last and final question, question number 8. From the current analytics project, the successes that you have achieved and the lessons learned, how are you going to utilize that towards future analytic projects within your organization, whether it's in your current department or other departments within your organization? So there you have it. The 8 questions that you need to keep in mind when making an analytics plan. To find out more about analytics, I'm going to share the link in the description below to the book written by the professors of our course, Professors Eric Anderson and Florian Zeremiah. The book is called Leading with Analytics and AI. So please go and check it out. And remember, happiness is the key to success. I'm Arjun Chaudhary.